what we just saw there.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
The ball carrier.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
A loss of 13 yards.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down. Steps away, airing it out deep for Woods. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Results in a fourth down.
Here's Brett Kern now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been neat. Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gain. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
Number 27, Kareem.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Down at the 26.
They'll run again with Hunt. He's still fighting forward. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Oh, you Kareem Hunt. We know you've got the power. We know you've got the speed. Now, how about that? Show us a little bit of that wiggle in there. How about that one, partner?
Can you imagine trying to tackle that? Yeah, I'll stay up here with you. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
At the Bucs, 29-yard line.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt, 29 yards. And the Browns continue to roll. I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Now Breeze, eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Pretty nice gain on the scramble, gets him 12 yards.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Escaping, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nope.
And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And this is caught, that they say, out of bounds. That would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to... So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Bree's going to throw here. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
By Zach Vaughn. Tackle made back at the 17-yard line. Tonight,
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland. Use your practice squad to develop younger players that could eventually contribute in games. Easily see. Here are some recommendations to get you started. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. You have grades for each position that range from A to F. Browse available players to improve your team. Start the regular season by selecting your season goal.
Today.
They go play action here on first down. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Eric Rowe that time able to knock that pass away.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched his move.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 35. It's a big play there for the Browns. And even 40 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They'll roll him out right. He's going to, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Breeze will try again on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Sliding out of the pocket, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Eluding the pressure right. And he fires one incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Cyrus Jones back to return for the Ravens. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to... And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. A big play that time for Cleveland. 46 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And down inside the 15 he goes. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. And he's got it. Yeah, the Browns are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his...
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Browns add 6 to their lead. So we are in the final minute now of the 1st half as this offense gets ready to take over. Rolling to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Chandler Jones able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the 1st half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Browns.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. So we've reached halftime here on Open. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're certainly... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun now for Breeze. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
It's a 10 more there and another first down.
Cleveland.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now Hunt. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd.
Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
A loss of 4.
They dialed up a 3rd and 1 blitz defensively. It worked.
Yeah, and a lot of people would think, hey, they thought pass and they guessed right. In a lot of cases, you bring the blitz just to mess up the blocking on a running play. Instead, in this situation, the run wasn't there. They just followed everything right back to the quarterback.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
30.
Quarterbacks have so many options when they have a 4 vertical route because they can hit any one of those 4 at any time, often for a big gain. But
this is caught inside the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one good for 37 yards. That's now 2 big catches on this drive for him.
You know, the NFL keeps talking about the possibility of using video for coaching on the sidelines. That's not approved yet, but you can still use pictures. They've got to send his picture down to their defense and say, you see him? Cover him.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Breeze pass.
Travis Kelce there to make the grab. And the Browns have taken the lead.
All-pro tight end Travis Kelce had 97 catches last year in the regular season on his way to a Super Bowl title with Kansas City.
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Airing it out deep for Woods. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Back near his goal line. Here's Breeze. And this one is incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
But now it's 3rd down. There for the sack, B.J. Hill.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line. And after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
Here's Brett Kern now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Here's Jones on the return. We call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Ravens ready to take over. These guys had to punt their last possession. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They'll buy some time right. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now. They'll roll him out right. So far, that probably should have been their first, but at least it's fourth down.
That is 3 plays and out. It's fourth down.
Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. "51 yards on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Give him 30 yards there.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Got a man open. It's Wims. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10.
They'll run on first down. It's Hunt, and he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
The Cleveland ball carrier.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And the Browns first down.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
End of regulation.
So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25.
And now Baltimore. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we got the dramatic ending to finish.
Start your week by installing your game plan. Start your week by installing your game plan. In offensive, each week, once you've made your game plan, choose to start.
Today.
Breeze now on first down. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Almost able to intercept him. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And how about the quick feet there as he made a man miss on his way to a solid gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Robert Woods, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Now, this is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Flush to his right, airing it out deep for Woods. And that's caught inside the 35.
That's good.
It's a big play there for the Browns. 45 yards.
And that was a high degree of difficulty on that one, but to me, it goes back to fundamentals and determination. High point the football and declare it yours.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down. Now Breeze. Finding his target, it's Ward. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down.